VJ.
It's James.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot
Shooters.
I feel like we haven't done a shooter in a minute, so I almost forgot. Like, this is...
We missed last week's shooter.
Last week's shooter for Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hope it all went well.
Yes.
And we're doing things a little out of order, trying a new schedule, so...
Yes.
You'll be seeing some different things from the girls.
You'll be seeing why in a minute. Or you might have already seen why.
They might have already seen why.
So
Probably
you'll
have already
still
seen
get,
why.
you'll still get, VJ and James at home in the basement. We're the
chilling with the vibes.
We are switching it up because we're not trying our drink, though.
Yes.
So we're
going to be sipping wine.
Trying wines that we've never had before.
On these shooters. And we'll see how far we get.
Yeah, this is called... This is called El Coto Trianza 2015. It's a Rioja.
Whatever that means.
It's a red wine.
Yep.
Given by our good friend Britt.
There we go.
She ain't drinking, so she gave it to us. Cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things we wish we had. Clink. Oh, it smells so good.
That's a dry boy. But it's not bad. It's very tart. It's dry.
Yeah. I need to figure out what it is. Because I'm glad it was a small ass bottle. Cause you like it?
You know, like sour things?
Yeah.
It's very sour.
It's giving sour.
It's giving sour, but it's also giving dry.
Yeah. Like, off my tongue immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Inexperience.
You know, we tried.
There we go.
We know that this is not, for me, this is just not my judge.
Probably wouldn't order it out. Cool, though. So.
James has our shooter for this week, so.
Yes, and it's something that we've talked about, and VJ in our group chat trying to get people on her side with. You know what I'm talking about now?
I try to get y'all on my side a lot, so.
That's the most recent thing. Yeah, that is true. So there was this text message chain that somebody posted on Instagram about how this guy was asking her out, and he was essentially saying that he goes to jail on Monday.
In like 2 days.
In like 2 days. And she was like, okay, for how long? And he's like, 8 years. And she's like, 8 years? What did you do? He said, attempted murder. And the question came up, would you go?
I asked James, like, what you doing, sis? And she said,
no, thank you.
And I said,
you would go because attempted murder is not as bad. It's not murder, and it's not as bad as actual murder.
Yeah, and I think someone getting ready to go away for 8 years is going to be a well-lived evening. It's going to be
It'll be an
night.
experience, to say the least. You know, I'm just at a point where I just... Peace.
It's a blanket no.
Yes,
I think it's going to be really peaceful. Like, you get some good, and then that's it for 8 years. Or for the rest of your life.
The rest of your life. Or who knows? Like, I
don't see, like, do you see yourself as a prison bae?
No, I don't. But who knows? My husband goes to jail probably. Depending on what it is. White collar crime. Fraud.
I'm not that ride or die.
Fraud, I got you. Attempted murder, not so much. Grand Theft Auto, no. Larceny, no.
A little racketeering, maybe.
Maybe. A little white collar crime.
Like embezzlement, like some money.
Money
what
things.
about like petty crime? Like not petty, but DUI or unpaid parking tickets or late in child support.
Listen, we ain't gonna deal with that child support mess. You with me? You're taking care of your children. For real.
So, yeah, my question was. Is attempted murder. Somebody said something and they wanted their credit. I can't remember what it was. What she said. She might kill me, but I don't care.
Probably.
Cause I said, attempted murder. Oh, which is worse, attempted murder or murder?
Well, we know actual murder is worse.
But
of course. I just feel like 8 years is a long time. Now I don't know what the minimum sentence is, but for you to get 8 years, I feel like the minimum might be like 5. but they jumped that bad boy up to 8.
Well, he
And
probably,
I just have so
that's
many
probably
questions.
not his. What's one of your questions? Don't give me so many.
Like what? I have so many questions. Like what happened? How did you get to, like, before, if we did go out, I would want to know what happened. Like, was it something that was like an accident and you got charged with attempted murder?
Yeah, like if it was a car accident.
If it's like
or,
that, okay.
I think attempted murder
But
is
if
purposeful.
you are going for
like
it.
manslaughter is an accidental death.
Yeah, but what is it? Attempted manslaughter? Is that
Yeah.
a charge?
Attempted manslaughter.
I don't
No,
think
it's.
so.
I don't know because if the person did not, it's probably a
didn't
civil
die.
suit. You can tell. Ooh,
What?
that's what it was. Is it attached to a quality man?
Oh,
That was something-
another episode.
that was something different. Okay, that was something different.
Something different.
That was different.
But yeah, it's just not for me. Not for me. Not for
Jail
a
is
first
not
date.
for me.
Not for a first date.
Well, I
Not for like date 1 through engagement. I was gonna put a number on it, but then I was
you
like,
would ride after, like if you're married, you would stick with them.
it depends on what the crime is. Attempted murder. I need to know the circumstances. I think that's what the problem is. I need to know what the circumstances are.
What's worse, attempted murder or actual murder? Veronica, when I said go away, I didn't mean a group chat.
Because she kept messaging me in DMs trying to tell me that it wasn't that bad, and I told her to go away. So she came to the group chat and decided to ask her question there, and then got annoyed because nobody responded back. Because she doesn't like being ignored.
Yeah, that wasn't. She didn't have anything fun for that.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
save that for another episode. What were you saying? Sorry.
I don't know anymore. Just sipping wine on camera.
Because if I met someone who's getting ready to go to jail tomorrow, I would tell him like, hey, I'll definitely go out with you, but tonight, because you go to jail on Monday, but I will not accept any collect calls. I will not put money on your books. Don't use me.
Like, don't put my number down.
Don't put my number down, because I don't know if there's a list or a limit, but
I mean,
I'm gonna take that out of there for you.
on TikTok, jail seems like
A fun place.
A
Like a prison
blast.
bae seems like, like she's doing all right. But I watched Love and Lock Up. Love, Lock
and that,
Up.
I don't
Life
no.
After Lock Up. That's what it's called.
Yeah, no, not dealing with that. Not
I
at
don't
all.
want to. To each his own.
Yeah.
And like when I'm 37 and if I'm 37 and single, then I might change my tune. But right now, the tune is not different.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Wish you luck though.
I would sleep someone for attempted murder though.
You would.
Yeah. I think Brett said, well, I don't know, like, what's his level of crazy?
Yeah.
Because if he purposely
See,
if he
that's one
just
of the
failed,
questions.
and then someone else, our other friend was like, I don't know if I want to attempt it because that means you can't finish the job. And I was like, she's like, anyone I'm with, I want you to be able to finish what you
job.
started.
And then
I'm
it's like, okay, what if it's attempted, but that's one person you got caught for? You know what I mean? Because I watch a lot of true crime stuff. I watch a lot of true crime stuff. And some people, it ain't their first rodeo. It ain't their first rodeo. Sometimes things go wrong, people escape. Next thing you know, attempted murder. Because they can't
And
make
he
nothing
didn't
else.
say, like, I'm free or I'm trying to, like it wasn't me.
Yeah, attempted murder.
And then part of me is like, I don't know how this works, but do you get out of jail and then go back to jail for attempted murder? Like, I think you're in jail for a while, right? For murder.
Yeah. Oh, you mean if he makes bail?
Oh, I guess if he makes bail, then he comes out.
Yeah.
And then he has to go back for sentencing and then go back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. We don't.
As you can tell,
That ain't us.
we don't know.
You can tell us in the comments, though.
So you wouldn't be a prison bae.
No.
You wouldn't be a prison bae pre-marriage.
No.
Post-marriage.
Maybe. I keep thinking about mob wives. And I'm
I
like,
know. And I tell everyone, like, I could have been a mob wife.
no.
Up until the time
You
I went
couldn't.
to jail. I could.
And the police raiding your house in Veronica. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. No. The level of drama that would be, it would have been something straight out of Goodfellas.
They would be like, she really don't know nothing that's going
I
on.
don't know anything.
Look at it all. There's nothing here.
Meanwhile, you need to be stashing the stuff down the toilet and throwing it out.
Go upstairs. Man, we have a warrant. Don't need that because there's nothing here. Go ahead. You know, like, I don't care. We're going to be like,
my gosh.
You just let them
in
walk
the
in.
house. They had a warrant.
Yeah, don't put no shit in my house.
See?
Will my baby sleep? No.
Ain't the life. Ain't the life.
You know what?
Once you got clean bloody clothes, you're going to be like,
there's only
didn't
one
see
bloody piece of clothing that I clean. And that's very rare.
your own blood.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You know, it makes me think of, no, I don't know if I want to go there. You know, remember Real Housewives of Atlanta when Phaedra Apollo was going to jail? And there was a big debate on whether or not Phaedra would let the boys go see him.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't, they were young, and she wasn't telling them that they were that he was in jail.
Yeah.
They were just telling, he's an adult timeout or something like that.
Yeah.
And wouldn't let them visit him. What are your thoughts on that?
I think you do whatever's right for your relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Well,
you
they
do
were getting
whatever.
divorced. So, they were getting divorced by that point.
Do whatever's right for your relationship. Listen, I don't know. Would I take my kids, depending on the age?
And then it was on Love and Hip Hop. I remember Mendice's son, like the oldest son, his mother didn't want him to visit.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, well, why? It's not a big deal. No, going to a jail is traumatizing.
It is.
And she was like, I don't want my child there, period.
Yeah. I don't want you to get comfortable seeing your dad like that.
Yeah.
I see both sides of it. I think depending on the age of the kid, like if the kid's a teenager and they really want to go see their dad and they know what the situation is, okay. Like, you know, as long as you, like, it would have to be a conversation where it's like, you're about to go into this place and it might be traumatizing, and I'm happy to talk to you about whatever it is you're feeling after the fact or beforehand. I'll go with you, whatever you need. But to be at a point where they can process and understand what's going on a little bit more, rather than taking them somewhere and something happens, they can't fully process it. They're not mature enough to, like, have a conversation about what they're feeling, then I don't know that I would.
Okay. Because at a certain age, it's not for the kid, it's for the person in jail.
Yes.
It's not, you know, like, I see people bringing, I watch a lot of TV, on Teen Mom, like she brought the baby to the jail. And that's not, the baby, he was still in a carrier. He ain't know what was going on. That was more
but
so
that's for the dad.
For the dad to see the baby.
Yeah, but you do what's right for y'all.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe my mother-in-law can take them if they are mentally prepared.
Okay. Okay.
All right, y'all. This is a shooter, so we'll cut it here.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. You okay?
No. It's VJ.
It's James.
And this is
A Sip and a Shot.